Jerolembe Pierre, there's a Patrick on that, so that we support it. Because when we were supporting Joseph Yima Boakai to the presidency, we believe that he will bring in someone like Mo Ali, like Jerolembe Pierre, like the Patrick on that, to do the right thing and direct the people, the Liberian people. But to see what we are seeing, the pool party, they went live with it, men are swimming naked, women are swimming naked, to see what we are seeing, that they can have such a lavish lifestyle. If the country is doing better and the minister eating lobster, people say, well, everybody is having fun. But when you find students sitting on the floor, and when you find no drinking water in some area, good, clean drinking water, when you find no LDC and people living on an LDC and swimming in the pool, and when you find people eating lobster under such hardship that nobody can get momo or burning to eat, man, this is a serious thing in our country. Inflation is high. $2 has been added. 12% on GST or GTS, whatever way you call it. F-15 is going off the roof. The country is high. But who got the money? Where is the money? Patrick Honda got the money. Patrick Honda got the money. You're making it rain. When Paul went into the go-go club to see naked women dancing, the chief Paul changed the money. He was telling me today. That's how they make it rain. They make it rain. They make it rain. And that's what Patrick Honda was doing. He was making it to rain. And at the end of the day, guess what happened? We sit over here and think it's normal right now. It's normal. Don't be bothered. It doesn't hurt. Mo Ali said it's normal. Mo Ali would say it's normal because he's sitting on $6 million. It's normal, my friend. Don't get it twisted. That's a normal way of living now. Joe, no, that was war time. Joe, no, Bola were flying. Joe, no, people are running. They were in refugees camp, but there's no refugee camp. Nobody dying. It's normal life. I mean, what message does that send out? That now you're in power and people are crying for the high rise in inflation. Everything you touch is high. And the beginning just dash out the mad. All US, kakale, humaye, kakale, ale, humaye. Everybody dashing the mad. Information Minister Jerolembe Pierre, he throwing money. Delon throwing money in New York. Patrick Honda throwing money. It's all about the Benjamins. Money, money, money. So, I mean, what say you? Hey, is your life better? I mean, if people live better, they are rescue themselves. But are you rescue also? So make a comparison. Then 2029, we will say, bye-bye. Because the people will remind you.
What are children fighting? They're fighting among themselves. The rescue have rescued the nation. They're enjoying, they're fighting. They're stealing the children, like real kitty cats. And Boakai is in the middle of all this. He don't know what to do. He don't know how to do what he got to do. He's confused. The nation is going down the drain. And the people say the nation is going up the drain. But we know that the nation is not going to prosper with these kind of kitty cats. These kind of children around Joseph Boakai. The first thing that got in the children's mind to build houses. And they are stealing the crazy folks. Welcome here tonight. We're gonna go do a bunch of thing here tonight, and put these glasses here first and see if I can see with all them for some time. So that's a Liberian politics that we got for you. The children of Mr. Joseph Boakai, they are fighting among themselves. Stanton brought them to permanent. Now they know that Stanton is a criminal and they're attacking Stanton. Terry. And they're making their own podcast. They're not waiting for news people to come to them. They are making their own podcast and they are insulting like crazy. So share the show tonight. Let us have a conversation here. I'll put a number there for people to call. Today I saw my brother Thomas Doe again going live. He's repeating himself. Sorry, ma. Just let her go to the sound. He's repeating himself. He's repeating himself. I don't know what's going on with Thomas Doe, but Thomas Doe continuing to repeat himself. He got another post here again. Thomas Doe keep repeating himself. This whole panel thing is getting to this brother, and the people who know the brother better get to him and tell this brother to slow down before the brother loses his mind. It's getting to it. It is getting to a point that this brother is getting down below something, and people got to tell the brother. GD Tore, how you doing, my guy? How everybody doing? This day tonight is our community is kind of sad, and we have a death in our community. One of our brothers lost his life in Fargo, North Dakota. And what I'm getting is that some people trying to play politics out of this brother who would not even want people to do what they are doing, but because he can't talk for himself now, and people try to play politics out of this whole nonsense. It's not supposed to be that way. And like Brent, the Grangians on our side, they need to stop what they are doing. And then so everybody can come together and lay the brother to rest. I mean people who coming from here, coming from everywhere, they go and lay the brother to rest peacefully, and then we can just move on as one group of people. We politicize this thing, you bring politics in this thing. It's not going to help you. If you want to undermine the Grand Jury Association, it's to use the brother's death to undermine the Grand Jury Association. It's just not good. It's not good, and I never expected this. I didn't even think about it one bit, but it's happening. It's happening, and some of us will be deprived from attending our brother's funeral because of some political nonsense that they put in this whole thing. Some of us purchased our ticket to go to the inaugural program. The inaugural program, we all know that it was in May. I think the first or second week in May. And then they chose Philadelphia, and people been going to Philly. People purchased the ticket, people buying them, paying for the tickets, the convention entrance fees, and all these flyers going all around the place. And then all of a sudden, our brother passed, and some people tried to politicize this whole stuff. It's a bad thing in our community to put politics in the brother's death. It shouldn't be that way. Whoever trying to do that, they need to rethink. When I mean rethink, is to rethink and recalibrate their mind. That the brother would not want that to happen. So nobody should do that to him. Doing that to the brother, then you don't like the brother at all. Yeah, you don't like the brother. But again, people will always put politics in every little thing. They will politicize it, and they want to undermine. I don't know what they're going to get from undermine, but it's a nonsense that you want to undermine. I heard some people saying, what they can reschedule their thing. The thing for who? The thing for everybody. Everybody. Not for one group of people. Who is more Granjide than the other one here? Nobody. We're all from Granjide County. And it is our thing. It's not one group of people thing. So that notion that why the people can't do that, you want to sabotage the operation, you need to stop. You need to grow up, act like a man, be a man, stop acting like a boy, and move the community forward. That's what we need. We need people to move this community forward. This community has been punched up for a very long time, and we don't need people to continue to punch it up. It's a need. There is a need for the community to move ahead, and that's giving all the chance. Some of us who have already had our tickets and then purchased to go and lay our brother to rest. You're going to do it now. We're not going to go there, which of course is not good for our community and for ourselves. So some of us will go there during our spare time and sit with the family. Then we're going to, go on the other side. I think the brother will understand wherever he is. He will understand wherever he is. The politics are taking over this GGAA versus it's now GGAD Amuenu Gilmore groups, Josephine group versus GGAA. What sense does that make? It does not make no sense at all. Make just a piece of crap. It don't make sense. Josephine Slew, Amuenu, Gilmore Amuenu. All these group of people with the Amuenu, this bringing trouble in this community. They need to stop. And the GGAD, they want to say, oh, they will support Edith. That's what in Grand Gila County. The community center where they want to build. You will ever go live inside or live side or be over the poor Grand Gila County. The markets and things are afraid and fixed, built. The chairs that they gave, the hospital bed Collins and gave. How many of them ever went there to go be treated in that hospital? It's for our people. So when we're trying to get together to do that, and you get your group and you want to get together, that's a good thing. Our people benefit from the Amuenu, from the GGAD, from the all the 60 bon Kane Gwele and our development associate. Our people benefit. But I mean, there is no need to sabotage other people. Look at the Kunembo people and the Bazon people. They're having a convention, the same date. 3 hours away, 3.5 hours away from each other. Sioux for Minneapolis. Are they plan it, put it together and plan that thing? They were never going to be. So the guy who married Bazon women or the women who married Bazon and Kunembo men, the Bazon men who married Kunembo, they cut in the middle. They cut in the middle. So the planning must be done in this community when our people will benefit from these things. So that's the topic tonight. The microphone I made is just a loose topic. We're not going to stick to one topic. We're going to come to and hit this spot and come to and hit this spot. The town hall with the senator. The senator is on his way to Liberia. He leaves the United States tonight. I think he's in the plane. He's somewhere around the New York area and going straight to Liberia or Ethiopia or Brussels or somewhere to Liberia. So the senator came in a town hall here and we listen to all these news, all these nonsense, all these scary people. And my man, Muna Mogria from all the way to England, London. How you doing? She's still uptown at this. You're available to contribute to the show. Please send me the link. What you want to contribute, Tomodo? You are angry, Tomodo. That people who were with you when the senator did something wrong, you all criticize the senator. Those same people went in the hall, they start asking people for every little thing the senator said, they were in agreement with it. So, I mean, if it is necessary to criticize, criticize. If it is not necessary to criticize, don't criticize. And what you did yesterday, you said a town hall meeting with the president of the GGA and local chapters president, that the plan, the senator went there, and the only thing that I was not going to do, and that's the problem with me and the senator been having. You cannot tell me to put people will call on the show. They'll be given a chance to call in to ask questions. If you disrespect, I'll click you off. But when you ask legitimate question, the senator won't answer, you answer it. If you don't want to answer, you don't. But the senator will not tell me, say, in manage my shows to say, the person will not call. No. Once the person call, it's not disrespectful. You went in a hall, Daniel Freeman, you went in a hall, they gave you the microphone, you tell them to put the rest things down to interact with the senator. When the senator go to ground, you there, tell people to write things down. When the senator said they were writing down things on the paper, you didn't know how you accepted that. How many people going to write? So you wanted to pry our older folks in the hall, or those who are not, who were in the hall who could not write down? You're having a whole town hall meeting. Get a microphone around. If the man somebody try to disrespect the senator, you load the microphone. We can't go be writing things down. Who knew say all those things Daniel Freeman reading at the thing, what the people actually wrote on the papers. And I'll read this from the Grand Leader chat room. Though. You see, men always will give your info and thing from the Grand Leader chat room around here. I'm okay, brother. I'm okay. But this how you call it? Each person here got a daughter picture. I think from Liberia. I want to read what it said. It said, thanks to the president and team for the town hall meeting with Senator Pennell. He said his observation. He said a youth chairman, I said it yesterday, David Nyano, overstepped the TRO, that's the term of reference, and overlapped the functions of the Secretary General, the SG. Madam President, please don't allow overstepping of functions on your watch. That's what the brother said. The first thing he said, brother or sister, they got H-E. We don't know how, and they got a little kid picture over there. But the number goes, when you hit it, goes to Liberia from 231 number. And then the second step, we got 3 bullet points here that the person hit. I'll go to the second one. He said, number 2, the MC, Daniel Freeman, did everything in his power to stage manage the question and answer section, which was very wrong. Not everyone has the ability to write questions. Give the people the microphone, Daniel. You want Joe, we're not coming to say, after Daniel read all those questions, Joe, we're not coming to say, anybody get a question, they can ask it. The people who asked the question or who said things on the microphone, commented, we're not going to do that. It was Joe who said, I'm done now. Anybody, you're finished reading the questions that people wrote. If anybody get anything to question or something to say, then that was the time to get it. So this guy observed it, the whole thing. The person observed it. Daniel Freeman, excuse me, it's not Pine. It's Daniel Freeman. The guy said, which was wrong. Not everyone, okay? Then he says, secondly, a lawmaker should be able to interact with his people without being a police. You see that? If Zoe had not requested additional questions after he has received all the praises from the papers submitted, others like Anthony Gay, is it Uru Gay? I think Anthony Gay would not have had the opportunity to ask questions. You brought your senator into a town hall meeting. I always say, I went to the Petty People organization stuff they had in Kentucky. Prince Moy and Melvin Cole, nobody wrote question down. People had a microphone passing around asking these senators and things, and was explaining to the Pele people, Bong County, Club Kwatikwa, invited in just July, the first week in July. But our own Daniel Pine, except Daniel Freeman, accepted people should write question and give it out to him, and he read it. We don't even know whether those things Daniel was reading were the thing what the people actually wrote down. I mean, because his body movement and his days and all those kind of movement, he's afraid. He looks at he was afraid in there, and he was trying. What the brother saying? Maybe Daniel Freeman gonna compromise. And he said the third one. I'm quoting him. It's not me who wrote this thing. He said the so-called critics of Zoe that attended that meeting behaved like cowards. We said it yesterday. The Lex of Fred going to behave like cowards because they could not summon the courage to ask important questions regarding lawmaking, oversight, and representation. Then he put it in a parenthesis here. He said development and job creation in the county. Aspect Zoe long-term services at the House of Representatives, at the House of Parliament, excuse me. That he said here, just fuel for consumption. As I am getting my kid ready for school, unquote, quote unquote. That's from H.E. That's what he got on his name. H.E. He said his name is H.E. He got a little kid picture on there. I'm not going to show a little kid picture face. So you got people going in a town hall meeting with all the rigmarole. With all the rigmarole. All the rigmarole. Zonaka. Either poor guy. She could have told him, no, Mr. President wants you to come to this thing, but we're not going to write no question down. We're not going to. The whole thing looked at the stage shit. He just sitting on that bench, and she's there, and she monitoring people, asking. The thing was, people were terrified. So again, want to blame the people for walking out of the hall. At the same time, we want to say, well, maybe they didn't feel that the environment was okay for their own safety and their name not going on Facebook, picture not taking percent on Facebook, and they left. Because those guys are going to stay and say, look, we're going to ask questions. We're not going to write nothing here. We're going to ask questions. Either of them brought the man. This whole thing, the people should not be begged. Nobody should beg them and say, come for this. I don't beg nobody to come. I tell you, you want to come here, so I'll interview you. You want to tell me how to do the question, how to do it. I said, no, I cannot do it. That's why most of these guys and these weak guys, they don't come to my show. Because you come here, I will ask you a question. You can tell me, say, oh, my man, please, or the other question. No, you are a lawmaker. You are a big man. You're coming on the show, you should be able to discuss the issue that affecting the county that you represent. It shouldn't be you come here, then I tell you the question, then you can't be comfortable in the place. I told Cherry, I said, look, I mean, you think when I was going to be in Philadelphia, you were going to give me the microphone to be the coordinator to moderate that town hall meeting? He said, oh yeah, we're going to do that. I said, well, man, I found it difficult to believe. I found it very difficult to believe. So again, we cannot blame the senator. Those who arranged it, they should have told the senator, look, Mr. Senator, we cannot do this. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. The man is the senator, the longest serving representative from the representative senator, lawmaker in the county of Grand Jida County. I think since 1964, 60, wherever they found in that county. That man been in our house more than almost 20 years. From 2005, they got elected. They went there. 2016, they were inaugurated. 2006, so from 2006 to now, 5 they got elected. So you do the math. Let me read this again. So you do the math. to almost 20 years. He's been there. So all I think, nobody gonna do praise singing to no lawmaker. Nobody. I don't have permanent friend anyway. So when the king and told Edith then, they there, nobody go. They told that man to be the MC. The MC. So I will get a microphone. When was the last time we ever wrote question and gave it to people and gave it to and moderator to go read it? When? Yeah. I don't know if he made it or those who arranged the process made it. But I was not in there. But Madison, if I was going to be the MC, if I was going to be the MC in there, I want to tell the senator or tell those, the president of the local chapter over there, because I saw his picture on the flyer with the national president, Madam President, Mr. Local Chapter President. The microphone will be passed around for people to ask questions. Maybe we'll take, but maybe the senator will say, maybe you're taking 10 questions or taking 15 questions. The microphone will be passed around. Nobody going to write nobody going to write anything here. If you try to be disrespectful, tell the MC to be on the lookout. If someone try to be disrespectful to the senator, you lower the person's microphone. You cut the microphone off. The DJ can do that. First, you stand there when you want to misbehave, when they say, moment you order, and they still do you turn the microphone off. Then that way the camera or even pick up the person that somebody was being disrespectful or acting rude in the house. It left on the person now to go around and be making podcasts and be explaining themselves. Tomodoa, it's not like I don't want to bring you on here. We are discussing a specific issue here. If you want to come on here, we can come on. I will send a link to you. But I don't want you to come on here for us to get, interrupting. What you did last night was not okay, bro. Yeah, you are not okay at all. You were given ample time to speak, and you could not. You kept interrupting people. You want to speak all the time. It don't work like that. I'm controlling the show. I said, do slow. So that was what I noticed in that hall. And the mere fact that the senator even went in there and agreed to go in there and sit with his people. I mean, I gave him I give it out to him for him doing that. I mean, when he come, at least saying open up now. Tomorrow I send a link to you. Saying since he came now and tested the water, he know how people at least can react. Some of them, he just went into PA. Now PA not like before the how PA were now. A lot of people have moved from there because of jobs. There ain't no a lot of jobs in our place. They go to different states to Delaware and go to Jersey there and need some of them working in those 5 west areas. So they move out of the place. It's not like packed like that. They have come to our own states now to make ends meet. So that was what I took from the senators' interaction yesterday. Sunday, the senator did well. By even going to the place in the first place, the environment. If we're going to be in the other states, then we're going to be tense. But they put that environment under control, and they put our environment. Thomas, I sent a link to you. So click on the link. They say you are new incoming ZPND member. What all we're doing here for the county is not to go at each other to say people going against the senator and they get anything against the senator. No, nobody got anything against the senator here. But we are trying to say we will hold our leaders' feet to the fire. The people have been paid. They have been paid a lot of money. The people make $15,000 a month. We don't make that money here in our poor little country. That kind of money they make. The people have cooks that are paid, drivers. The government giving cars every 3 years. They get gas slips. Teachers and police officers who make less than $200 or $150 a month, they don't even get those incentives those guys got. Those guys got security people, they sleep on air condition. Some of them can take the gas there, even go open mini gas station. Yeah. You don't go nowhere, then they give you 200 gallon of gas, 150 gallon of gas, 700 gallon of gas. Coupon. That's why the country is poor. And these guys who claim to be the rescue, they came and they are stealing and they are doing the same thing. I'll play a video here for you today. Now that the microphone open now. Nobody should come restrain. The microphone open now. The ZPND is the Zoe Panel Movement for Development. I think that's the word. That's the ZPND. That's what it stands for. Zoe Panel Movement for Development. That's it. That's what it stands for. So the stealing that is going on in the country, and when our lawmakers come here, when we want to ask them, then you want to put them on paper, do this, and those things should not be even. It shouldn't be even a defend. Nobody should defend those kind of things. The senator, in a hot senator, people will be asking you questions, giving the microphone. Nobody gonna read. No, I'm not gonna read because Daniel Freeman was apparently reading different things that were not even written on that paper. But if you're going to get people the microphone to ask questions themselves, you're going to hear those things, what the people are saying. You get a man ready thing, give it to Daniel Freeman, Daniel go read different things. Who would know what a man, what's going on in that house? I'm not saying that what he did, but from Daniel Freeman body movement in that hall, the man was like, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Nobody baby here. Look at Daniel Freeman body movement in there. He was corner or something. He's not comfortable or some kind of thing. Or MC. Respectful.
Affection would confirm that tonight, that we are peaceful. So without wasting no time, we're going to call our prayer warrior. She can pray and then mountain can be moved. Madam Beatrice Swain, please lead us in prayer. You'll come up here, please. Only the senator will sit back there and talk.
Praise the Lord. Praise the name of Jesus. It is by his grace that we made it here today.
The brother was very uncomfortable in our building. That he was giving strict instructions. Do this, do that. Strict instructions were given to the moderator. Tomodo, you want me to bring you on, please, or put your camera on? I told you all this show here. If you want to be in the back, don't want to show your face, then put your camera on. Strict instructions were given to the brother. Strict. Let me play the prayer before I say I let go.
Thanks to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, who resurrected on the third day. We want to stand up. If you got strength in your legs, stand. Please rise up on your feet so we can reference our Lord and Savior. This is the Hallelujah. Hallelujah. And he is here with us today.
Thank you, Mr. Moderator. Thank you. President of the association here present.
Representative here today. But we are all one.
Say welcome.
Kajoy, the
Just
people
be
in the
part
hall,
of
we are all one.
discourse.
I know how to answer your question, and we are all
going to hear
one.
from our senator.
President, people.
And the next person on the list is no one else but Mr. Maj P. Soto, Special Assistant. He is going to introduce the senator. Welcome to the podium.
He's a co-chair to be my special assistant. A wise man to be a spirit politician to take 23 years old, man to be my special assistant, and I know the reason why. Maj, thank you for the introduction. Since 2000, before my election 2005, I got inaugurated January 16, 2006. The then President or Excellency Ellen Johnson Sirleaf after the war. I once served as Deputy Managing Director for Operations at the Petroleum Refinery Company. When we came back from ESA, we believe the mistake that took place in the past when we had the government in our hands. Things that we saw.
I want you to listen, Tomodo, I want you to listen to the Senator Kinley. The senator is in that town hall. And I don't think a media poll of the bear will agree with the senator. I don't even think Markov V, who's supporting the senator, will agree with the senator. Before I even say leave out McCarvin, they will not agree with him. That he never had the opportunity to go to school. The senator was 7 years old when your uncle took over the leadership of the nation. The senator's mom, his mother, just the older sister of the then president, Samuel Doe. The woman, we knew how the woman flew on plane. Doe loved his sister, we knew that. And his son will be deprived of going to school. We're fact checking the senator now. Don't get it wrong. The things he said in that hall, I don't want to believe that. There will be no way I would take over a company, $1 million company or multi-million-dollar company. They're my sister. They see my sister with me. When she coming to me, she in Puri bringing her. She flying. She not driving sometimes. She not getting car. She coming in plane to come to me. They're my sister's son. That my sister love. You know, they say my sister don't love her son. My sister loved her son or her daughter. And the child is deprived.
Mr. Dubbard, you want me to contribute or just be quiet?
That you see that the problem one level you. I'm introducing a topic, playing the video, and I get started. I even talk for 1 minute, and you okay? Go ahead and speak.
No, I will mute myself when you finish. I will talk.
Go ahead.
You introduce a topic, then you were saying. So I thought in my low man and brain that maybe you want to maybe say something, but if it's not the case, then I will mute myself.
No, let's go ahead, Mr. Doe. You already given a chance to speak.
We talk about education with Zoe and what you are saying, and then I said, "Do you want me to contribute?" Well, I asked the question.
Yeah, go ahead, Mr. Doe. I want to ask you a question here. The president nephew is in the town hall and say he been deprived. He was 7 years old when his uncle took over the nation. 7.
Okay, so my response to that is Zoe has been decrying Samuel Doe and said a lot of things about Samuel Doe. But Zoe, they were privileged. Joe Baba can relate to that. Okay? Who a principal was Zedru Monoladro when they were president. So I would say I disagreed what Zoe was saying. Zoe then had an opportunity, but it chose violence. Okay? And that's the reason when you choose violence over knowledge, at the end of the day, you'll be victims in the future or your own future. Though I done a lot of things, the only thing I can criticize Doe for is he left from Grand Gillette and Bay Road in Kidmont. But Zoe cannot tell people that you're deprived. Then if you're deprived, why this suitcase issue with Nessie Doe, Mommy Doe thing, and your mother is the one that Doe loved the most? So what's the issue with the suitcase? Why inside with all the medicine or something? We don't know. What are the people? We don't know. So that is very being disingenuous. So I'm not being fair. And I think he's the one, because I know Prince Johnson told me honestly, and I will say there clearly, that he so as a Yinabo in Matali. The court GBA there. Okay, the 8 in that house. Print, you know exactly my connections, and then I don't want to move further. So the Grand Gillette, let me tell you something, Prince, on that video. How many Grand Gillette people have died to protect Doe, Wobble, Tuzo, and all of that? So my pride was, if we have the power, we should go back to the communities. There are young people who are going to school and they get an AK-47 and now they are farmers. We're talking nonsense that Zoe gave me 50,000 and that's. I said my fight against Zoe ended when I saw the betrayal. And that's ended.
What do you mean betrayal? Who betrayed who?
The Grand Gillette people betrayed the struggle. I'm not going to call people me here. So John pig in my mouth. But what I'm trying to say is that.
Why you don't call people name? You just a Grand Gillette people. I never betray no struggle, so you can't get and generalize the whole thing. I didn't betray nobody.
No, I said some. Okay, I retreat. Some Nigerians betrayed the struggle. There was a bad man, and Tabadu was spoke out of the something, and they are begging for joy and food. Why is the fight anymore? There's no fight. Now they turn my post.
You saw Levi McCarvin asking questions in her?
You
saw Levi McCarvin asking questions in her. You saw Daniel Pine asking questions in her.
I did not see him. If somebody sees him, tell me. I didn't see him.
Was he one of the praise singers?
Well, I don't want to go personal on anybody.
Because when you look at the video, about six people were giving the microphone. Only two or one person that asked questions. The other one was praise and worship that we saw. They were singing praises and glorifying and thinking hallelujah and things like that until the thing ended.
Yeah, but Prince, what I can tell you and what I just said on my last.
If microphone is open, we're not coming to hire, call the names.
That's what I'm saying, and I hardly anything I said.
I called that joke Baba name on the thing. I said he went there to ask to open it to go look for a job.
One of the disgraceful old men that we got here, and I just am saying, he's very, very much, irresponsible. These are the people that said Zoe was a bad man. Same thing I would say, Zoe was a bad man, but he went there. All of people, yes. I think he's one of the worst in Grand Gillette Community elders. We want to say something else. I would say, I think he is the most worst of what we have been doing for 7 years. And to go there and beg for a job, betray the struggle. Fred William was a coward. After I bring all government officials online, Fred was there. The minister chaired that meeting. I called the president, he sent Senator Crispy, and he sent Francis Nyimande.
I can remember one time you wanted me to talk to Prince Johnson.
Yes.
You wanted me to
and
interview
Prince Johnson
Prince
came.
Johnson.
I said, thank you very much, Prince Johnson came. Fred was in that meeting. Like he can't tell you, say, I'm lying. He was in that meeting. That's when they say, turn door, that man, or they take it down. The mentors were chaired that meeting, and based on the caliber of the people, the mentor said, I tell the meeting, no, you had. You
start calling Mr.
know
Doe.
I thought they can call me Prince. Sorry. So
they calling you Udamoya.
Yeah. So we had
who calling that liver?
Listen, well, I was talking, but can I continue?
But who calling you?
I can't hear your phone breaking in.
My phone not breaking because somebody call your phone.
Yeah, okay, fine. So I may continue my sentence, then you ask question.
Go ahead.
Okay. That meeting, I had sweat my blood and everything, from the VP of it to everything. And I want them to come here and say I'm lying. In that meeting, the president sent Sylvester Grisby, Francis Nyimande were there, Yaya were there, Prince Johnson were there. And what happened was Prince and Bochai was there as well. And what happens is that the schedule that we had a call, Yaya delay. When you came, then Prince Johnson had to put online. The mentors were, they come on the phone and tell you, the mentors were chairing the meeting. But because Yaya appeared from Grand Gida and all the caliber of government officials, through my own sweat that I did on the HSLT, the mentor said, I will not, he said, with the people I see on the line, I turn the minute over to Yaya to chair it. After my Yaya, they say I'm lying. Yeah, well, I chaired the meeting. And when Yaya chaired the meeting, the first thing Prince Johnson was talking, I said to them, I brought Senator Johnson, and I will protect him. Let him speak. Then he said, Do, I don't know what I do need more. Something. He said, Do, what going in Grand Gida? I said, Well, we talked already, the poor online. The second thing he said, so Yaya, I came to your office. You're not there. What happened? And Yaya said, I went somewhere, but then he said, Well, the Grand Gida and Nimat, reconciliation thing, what Yaya said, that's true. Before we got into the topic of the superintendent that was elected, I not against Chesia. But when I get volume of concern, that's why I went that far. Okay? That's how I went that far. So which one of them in here that said they love Grand Gida more than me? Nobody. So with the Zoe and Doe thing, Zoe have been decrying and Doe for a long time. And I can tell you, Asa Nyabo and Zoe and Prince Johnson, the AGP in Asa Nyabo house. And Prince Johnson told me that. Because with the intent for peace and reconciliations. The same Zoe and with the print that said to be good, and miracle wrote bad. And that's the point. Today, I see on Facebook, people say, Zoe can give me $50,000 to how to call. I wish Zoe give me $5,000. I will be a sport man. 5,000. I don't need 50,000. 5,000. I'll be a sport man. But right here, not Syria people here and abroad. Not Syria people. I wish Zoe was able to see me. I see Zoe 3 times in my life physically. 1995, Zoe and my brother Saint Joe were friendly. That's how I saw him. At the end of that friendship, they fought to Matadi Park. That friendship ended. The second time I saw Zoe was when my aunt died. Okay? Charity Rock woman, that her mom is my aunt. The woman died. I wanted to wake that neck, and Zoe was there. When so spin was spinning to Bunya he, general win senator in that rain, so run away again in that rain. If it's one blow boy had a what you call it here, I'll call it something, man. In that sport place,
Baseball bat.
No, not baseball. What the sport attacker who play?
Golf.
Golf back. That ball walk behind me, and you won't rest. And when I turn my back, I rest it. That small little boy, he's less than 16 years old. That boy want to beat my head on them. My security guy was drunk, and they were not had a coin. I said the back from here. Yeah, I said, okay. So he said, who's saying? He said, nobody sent me. I said, why you want to hit me? He said, I'm sorry. I took you to be somebody else. From that same week, when the bull saw he left, I said, I bet you and keep it. It's right now in my house. So, Prince, people misconstrue my post. I had zero interest to John Zoe Kim. At the same token, sent Zoe explained to Grand Gillespie, it's okay with them, it's okay with me. But I, General Thomas Doe, will not go on Facebook to demoralize or cause Zoe. I don't do it. I'm getting old. All my children that follow me, you are seeing a bunch of posts are coming tomorrow. They will not, I want to follow me where the loser use me, and I go against people and say a lot of words. I'm not going to do it. So if Zoe said that,
the people you talk about, were they in Philadelphia now?
Apparently, before the meeting was organized, like I tell you, I'm not going to push it. I'm not going to call names. Okay? When anybody tell you that I don't know, they are liar. When the meeting was organized, they will not put on Facebook. We have 27 chat rooms just the first one zone.
27 chat rooms?
27th. It is a denied that's my kind now. Call all of them in that chat room.
Movement to dethrone Zone panel?
Yes. Because there's a bad man in Grand Gita now, so one Grand be fixed. Oh, yeah. And that 27 chat room have more than 5 people represented. That chat room. That woman are eating that food and talking nonsense. You're part of the chat room. It's part. Okay? They said they want to refine Grand Gita, and Grand Gita, they want development, and as long as so there will be no development. I'm a bubble man, so it's my brother, and I fought the guy for 7 years like a lion. Then the man show face. Tabadu, you and myself will fight. That's why I say you're my brother, because you fight too. We'll pour the smoke in the hole, Tabadu show face. Okay? Bad man now show face now. Nobody can stand to that ball. And I will say again, maybe if I have to get tired from your show, let Andrew get in and come and say that. Lord, let me tell you something. In life, when you get principle, it's important. I think Zoe have principle, but what are you doing? We don't have the principle to fight. We don't have principle. We run all over the damn place. I should be number one that even my whole library was supposed to sue me. Where the fake audio they sent to me and Madison died, other thing, I spoke directly to the FCC that I witnessed, Madison death. And none of them have the balls. I see people, Alfred Donald, I was there, 4 o'clock in the morning. They say they were burying Alfred Donald in the Thurman Pally. Police shoot bullets. Then the man comes to America. Please, let me explain myself today. My life at stake, and when I die, so you know what I died for.
Nobody going to kill you, man.
And nobody, all of them with the education, with degree and all of that, they could not stand to the man. The man put it on Facebook 2 days ago. My father won, because when we were going to Liberia to fight, it was based on medical reason. oh, my knee hurting me, oh, that he has to fall, will do the one. The barman, I come to town. Come in your, so you can tell me.
For town hall meeting in front of you. No, they're asking.
Yes. But my own leader, we don't know that cannot pay 200 tickets to come to the town hall. All of them cannot do that. Then when so leave tomorrow, then they won't go by the 27 child room so that they'll fight. So what's the fight in this thing? Then they put on Facebook as so give me 50,000. I wish so were going to call me and say I gave you 5,000 prints. I was going to be a beating drum as they used me for all the years. At least I get something. But with Zoe and Samuel Doe, Zoe used Doe to get permanent. Doe did not deny Zoe education, and I will say, let it come and say that's a lie. They brought you violent when Doe told part that you violence. Why his brother is part of killing people. If there's one time I tell you that when the part died, something penal now that they had a call. When I told who I told. It's a problem. Somebody went to someone, he said somebody won't be buried with a father. He won't kill men. The poor ran away and went to side town. The poor called me. You have pistol in your hand shaking like this. Violence is not the reason. So spoil his own behavior because he started with violence. If he come to be peaceful, that's fine. But so is violent. I can't understand him so violent. But he knows they even like that I suppose so or something. But at the same token, I'm not going to query or question or criticize a political activity. Branch they put us on several people. Nobody going to do that anymore, Mr. Double. Nobody going to do that anymore. Bob Bam routine, the
bought buying Philadelphia, the routines.
The routines.
All the
So,
polls went to the real anything so say they get clapping.
Let me tell you something. People, somebody on Facebook wrote on a fake something that so give me $50,000 to see something. The people have become loser because I'm not going to attack Zoe on Facebook. And I said, I'll say again, the fight between me and Zoe and Gray ended. Today,
what you mean the poor chose violence? Who people that choose violence?
You say what?
You said the people chose violence. Who people that choose the violence?
The violence I'm talking about is the first violence they chose, they were run to Brent Zoe's house. That's a violence. In my own life, I paid $17,000 house and I still facing my town. My house and the two houses I built. If you get angry with people, you don't burn their houses. That's a violence. They may also run the house in Tucson or in my house in Tucson to stay there. After 15 years in Sweden, they were wrong to do that. Like somebody said last night and says, one of a friend told him, but he now won't quite need him on Brent Zoe house. That was wrong, Prince. Violence is not the solution. This man have been in the county. He understands people, what they call it. I don't want to say people. We understand what the people want. If there was something, Madison died, it says so, they won't do it. They send fake audios here, and I, number one, to be honest with you, if those sue me, I will go to jail because they on a fake audios. I attacked the man.
So
I did not quote. I say you pay my listen.
If you look, Mr. Doe, I don't know if you're hearing me, but I want you to tell me, if you look in the hall, we have 3 districts from Grand Gila County. And District 1 is comprised of a bunch of section, and District 2, District 3. If you look in that hall yesterday, the majority of the people you saw in that hall, which district they came from?
I will tell you again, and I put on my podcast last time to conclude when it says, so give me 50,000 to not talk, and I told them to send their children. The Chin district, #1, are deceitful people and they are liars. They are very disgraceful to Grand Junction County. And I will say it. I sent people when those same instructions that nobody will go to identify with Madison family, I said it's a lie. I can't cower. I want to beat you are there. I bought liquor and I get beat, 500, you saw it there. And I sent people there that sponsor, they buy cow. Do you think if I send more than 27 people, how much money would I spend? I did that because Madison was my friend. It's a brother. And he's a guy that believes in justice. He's a guy who wanted Grand to go forward. I still cry for him every day in my life. Okay?
So
the
hall that was packed like that. I don't know. And
no, you're breaking your footprints.
So go back and come back because somebody call your phone. That's why you're not hearing me clear. But go off and come back. Go off and come back.
You cannot break it up.
Go off and come back. Somebody call your phone. You're using your phone. I'm not using my phone. The people hearing me. That one you're not hearing me.
Oh, I can hear you, but it's just kind of trimming. That's all.
Go and come back.
If you can hear me clear and your voice is trimming, that means your network have problems.
No, my network not having problem. That you the one they call. Nobody call my. They don't call my laptop. My computer. They don't call it.
Okay, so what's the question?
Go off and come back, Mr. Doe. Call it off and come back. Mr. Doe will come back. Mr. Doe said the people said the Zoe gave $50,000. $50,000. What is it again? 50 grand. I is open in the soup and into America with the FBI not catching. So that hall that was packed with people. Let's show you. They met Ansi Viepe Harrison Barbara inside there. Ansi Viepe Alfonso Barbara inside in our hall. For the camera to pick on them for all to see them. When I see that, I will yell. You hear me now, Mr. Doe?
I can hear you clearly if you can hear me.
Because when somebody call your phone, next time when you come here on this thing, you go to your settings.
Okay, I can hear you now. Let's forget about who called my phone. I can hear you.
Go and put do not disturb. Then when they call you, you go straight to voicemail.
Okay, thank you for the advice.
So this is open. Compose himself. And he spoke to his people. I must give it to him. I'm not going to take it from him.
But Prince, I give it to Zoe. I said, Batman eat a show. Zoe was composed.
You have been in our county, in our districts, in our towns and villages. But especially in country education. I just said it. Cut off. If you don't have relatives, retro. Basso. Putu. And God help us at the time. He gave a head of state. Later on, 5 years later, civilian government. He gave a president. He elected president. And we had Minister of Education at the time. But instead of you corrected, you have one Nigerian said, no, you're a small actor, you don't know, or you don't know. All the rest of the 7 administrative districts, there's no one high school was built. There's no one high school. We have Minister of Education. We have Deputy Minister for Education. We denied the opportunity. Other brothers, they sacrificed. They were born. And ask them to know, I want to be minister too. But they sacrificed to go and take over the multilateral high school, to mold the mind of the future leaders. We shall go in date.
You see what? You see.
So, friends, so you open Ggaa.
My man, relax, man. Start seeing yourself. The people seeing you. Why you worry about seeing yourself for? You can't hear to see yourself.
Yeah, I will talk when you say I'm gonna talk. Because you
The
are the boss.
people you see right in that clip, you listen to him. That is Dr. Gbagba, you're concluding right there.
Yes.
So he quiet Dr. Gbagba. He went to the Chian people. He quiet the Chian people. That they're not violent people. Knowing very well the man, look at the whole people in our hall. He knew the Chian people make up majority of the group in our hall. He conclude them. Then they kind of say, Zona smart. So it's a smart.
So, Prince, let me respond to that. You know, Harris Zonke misconstrued my statement yesterday. I said Zoe did not go to school, but he's smarter than anybody else. And I always said that these fools that work together, they sit as a classroom student. That's why he misconstrued. So understand the philosophy and the mindset of the people in Grand Gita. You understand that? He do this, he do this. Let me tell you something. I will tell you that I said I end my fight with find loser and do that thing. Anybody that won't win, so you can lay Grand Gita for at least 1 year or 2 years. Prince, I can put money online. The election are coming. The only people that can disturb Zoe, I can tell you right now, that's simple from Bubble. I say Yinabo, Rufo Boyle. These are the only candidates. You bring anybody with nothing, Zoe will walk out free and get what he wants. You gotta do. Because you know why?
Anyway,
Zoe, yeah, no, my man, your personal change, this is not going to succeed. But you know what? What I'm trying to tell you, my brother, Zoe understand the philosophy and the mind, the psyche of our people. And the way you know that Zoe will be in Morovia there, register people, and after JG will help him. Then you send one begin with the bypass and can register and do that one. The only challenge Zoe get now at JG is not that. We fought JG to win from there. And the election now it become what they call tally sheet. That's the only difference that changed. Because if you don't have tally sheet, nobody's going to that's something. But back in the days, they never listened to tally sheet. They want to listen to elections, magistrate, and other people in that place. And Dweji helped Zoe. So they not win no fair election in
right now when they have election in Grand Gita County, is Zoe going to win?
Well, I can say this to
what you saw in the hall, what you saw in the hall on Sunday, go to the election now in Grand Gita County for senator position. One seat, and Zoe is contesting. You think he's going to win?
Zoe going to win. And I will tell you why.
Why you think
because so? The reason I'm saying you, Mr. Double, is that all our people will do other things, but then they end on us. Okay? You saw almost the district, then they are represented there. And these are the people that propagate that message to their people. And this man that killed Mandy Singh, that killed what he called Alfred Donald, that killed Ote Drew, and the rest of it. And the man come here, the relative here, and they say it's okay. Why you think they will tell their family people?
So they will tell the family people in Liberia to.
Hello.
So you think they will tell the family to vote for Zoe?
That's right, exactly. Because the first thing, the reason I did not, support the Idiopor administration, I knew from the beginning it was a navigation, and Zoe spent more money to support that camp.
To support Idiopor?
Yes. Now I say that. Either myself from Sunset Town. Why I choose to support Gilmore? I want transparency on a fair level. But Grangians abroad are the problem what happened in the county. They are the problem. Prince, they are the problem.
So you say Zoe Penal supported Idiopor
Zoe Penal spent a lot of money on Idiopor campaign. I can tell you right now, Idiopor campaign. Let us say they challenge me and I will provide a clue to all of that.
Oh, you just gave a clue.
Someone came to me that I'm supposed to eat it. A woman. I said, for me, I don't believe in session listening. In my whole life, I got near my friends. I got them because they trouble listening or session listening. It have killed our people for a very long time. Less of people who qualify. When I indulge Mr. Gilman on your show here, you're present. A lot of people reach to me. I betray people. I do this, I do that. Because the first thing, I don't want someone that will say hallelujah to anybody. I want someone that will stand for fight. And Gilman was going to
So
stand
Edith
for
is saying hallelujah.
If Gilman was president, if Gilman was president, am I talking?
I asked you if Gilman was president.
If Gilman was president, all of these scenarios would have changed. Okay? And the whole thing was staged. It was staged. I agree with you. But the fact of the matter, at the end, the program was open. The cowards that were there, they were getting opportunity. Why they not have hardcore questions? And
So you thought, from looking at the video, you think Edith macro stage managed the whole thing through the whole program, or what from just looking at the program?
No, friend, I like to be factual in my analysis. There was no macro management. So were prepared, and that gave it to him. The bad man eat the show. That gave it to him. So were prepared because he knew all the things that were going to Alfred Donald and all the people, you're prepared. And in his speech, he said everything there. So why is the fight anymore? So I'm prepared. He knew when the day that he is saying that invitations and the vast, and I'm very glad for him as my boy brother. I think Bobby Tory, well educated. I think they school him beyond the same. He did not go to a bigotry. Anybody says, Zoe BJ, you're a liar. Because I watch it. Even when Zoe was eating, he said, anyone else that fed. Hello, Mr. Dabo?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, when Zoe was eating, he said, anyone else that feed this enchanted or you are not opportune to ask questions are still available for more than 2 hours. And you are there. Anthony Gay, what are you talking a lot? They are scary people and put their ball in wherever it is, and they can't spread lie. My conclusion to your show tonight, I am not part of ZPND. I will never do that. Even my dad, the child that born me, the child that will not do that. But the same token, the fight that have been used for 7 years, it ended with Zoe. If grandchildren wants Zoe, who am I to say no? But I will never attack. And watch tomorrow. My boys are coming online to report to that. My post that you guys talking around, it was an angry part of work. And when I saw that Mr. Baba eating in one job, and I see Fred Guion after eating, then he hold hot zone, then he can't post. I mean, I the ones who will be a dying man. When I die, in my whole life, I got what 3, okay? 2 died. There were 4. That's it. My sister died, my brother, and my sister. All the life that I spent to go overseas and do that. When I die, they're going to do it. And no one will identify with me because you know what? They know the general taking stand. This fight with Zappy at the end on Sunday. I want to do things now to impact my targeted audience, and my boys were very good. I said, go and read my post. And the person that honestly I post is Zopeno Chairman Rupert Deku. I think he reads very well and he's very analytical. And he reposted at the end of the put it, but Rupert can really read and understand what people say. Some people see picture yes, start 20. That means for somebody for 7 years, I'm going to join you. My betrayal point is the next start from here. Johnny Gay betrayed me. T. Wilson Gay betrayed me from Bubble. Then I turn to other people.
I got Bubble brother and get keep
They
betraying you.
betray me
Now
always.
the GM people got that too to betray you too.
Yes. I said, you want me to call names? Don't do that thing. I said from Bubble.
How about Demetrius way?
Demetrius never betray me, and he will never do that. Even though he's not happy with this Sakat, because the reason is Demetrius is supporting us and Cherry with Zoe. They will do that thing. I will not going to involve. I told my supporter today, anyone that come to you people that satisfy you, you deal with them. But it will never be someone do for Zoe. No, it close. If Zoe will go to all my supporters in Boston District, someone do movement and say, oh, I get the one for you. Fine. I say, go there, fine. But Demetrius is my big brother, and I really respected him. He's very good. He's a good man. He never, in any point that he betrayed me. I said, Gateway betrayed me. Gateway brought me into this sucker. He betrayed me.
How? Yeah, tell us. You can't just say he betrayed you. How he betray you? He brought you with Saka.
Because Gateway had problem with Zoe. I know I have problem with Zoe. Gateway say he went Labrador and Zoe want he be arresting, and even when one or two people want to fight. Okay? And then our transition people went to jail. I stand for them. When it came to Boucher room, Moses Wright, J.D. Snaga, and the rest, they say they're not part of Boucher Gateway were president. And that's true by him. At the end of the day, I was actually 2022, I went to go contest. While there, my mind. Let me tell you, Prince, this is personal to me. My mom died because of me, and I will say that it's a conscience that I bear. She see a son near on Facebook SYZ, and they get you in. No, I died. I was right in after my mom had stroke here. When I talked to her Friday, Saturday, she has stroke. She said, leave that thing here because I want blood pressure in your business and suffering. And then the next morning, my sister called me that she fell off. I came back here. She was in ICU, from ICU to what you call it, other place. They transferred to other places. Okay.
But I think you're running now in Labrador to be representative. You're running. You contested?
Yes, they're 2023 elections.
Oh, you're okay. So, okay.
Yeah. So when she spoke to me, she said, I want you to be a lion, but lion of your own. That's the last time. The next time she came back and said she can't talk, she gets stroke. And I don't want to die here. Me and my brothers in the family will send her home. She died June 13. I was in Labrador, July 26. That's how I arrived. Who sacrificed all this saying for what it's saying? My mom died because of me. What she heard from me, she was on a blood pressure pill. What she did to me, she died for that. Okay? They sent Zopen, Saka, I think. My mom died in the process.
And you got betrayed by Johnny and who?
I said Gateway, T. Weston Gay, who got a job down that been with Yombly Kanka then for a long time, and he said he went for a job, and somebody came to him and said, oh, go ask open. If you were Liberty Party for 13 years and you were secretary, I remember that I went with them, they quit to me for to go to Buchanan. Yombly. And somebody didn't call Yombly Kanka. He didn't do that. He called Zoe, because Zoe let us take his thing to get glory. So that's a betrayal I got that, because I got in the fight against, because Wesley has explained to me that during Ellington, Zoe walked to the Minister of Education and say, fire the mayor, he was seditious. He lost a job. So that's why the whole sucker in bubble started. So since I did Brian Butter, And my mom died just from worrying about me. What else do I have to show?
T. Wishing Gay, you talking about T. Wishing Gay from which part of Bowo? From Tucson or Babylon?
They remember Babylon. My mom was Babylon. They remember Babylon.
But you felt betrayed by a lot of people in the hall that Sunday.
That's what I'm saying. I said my
a lot of people that that part of the 27 chat rooms to dethrone and remove Joe Panel. You saw that in the hall.
I'm not going to ask Fred Guion. Okay, you want to yes, Fred? You might. Let's do it. I told you, Fred Guion is a betrayer. Okay, because Fred is he in one of those 27 chat rooms? Yes, he is that. And they are the orchestrator of what we've been doing. Fred is there. Okay? And no matter that the Nyandu family that are protected. They were Nyandu son.
Who?
They're all part of it. So what is the fight now, Prince, that I am going to put my life online to fight somebody who got power? And so
you're saying that just from Chicago alone to from Illinois to Philadelphia. Mr. Tebe Nyanu William Nyanu could not go to that place to ask Joe in the town hall.
The first thing that happened, let me tell you, when I was disenchanted, I felt bad. Mr. Nyanu called me. He read my post. Then he said, Thomas, just leave it. I said, don't leave it because you know what? I went with very aggressive to show Nyanu campaign. But he went that way with Bible. That's why he didn't win. My influence get 3,000 people.
Where did he go with?
With Bible. I was in Zaitan when Zoe honey people in trucks and I already sent my boys in total to do what we're supposed to do. He said, we'll pray to God. He got Bible in your hand. Okay.
I sent a link to you. You won't get in, come in. We are seeing faces tonight. This is what we are doing here tonight. We're not talking. We are here, ladies and gentlemen. If you're joining us, we are here with the general. The general is putting out some information out there. He said there were 27 chat rooms that were created to remove the senator. 27 of them. And Fred Taruguyan is in.
The fight zone. Those chat rooms, the fight zone for that money. It was nothing about anything. Zoe was a bad man and bring a bad man to town.
27 chat rooms.
27 chat rooms.
And Fred
that's why I said a lot. There are all of them in that chat room, their names.
Don't spill me, I beg you.
But if you don't beat my mouth to my Christian friends, so I'll call your face.
Bobby today in that chat room. Mr. Doe.
Hello, Prince. Is it my network or your network? Are you hearing me?
Network better, my network strong here, my man. I got fiber. It's in my wire passing on.
Okay, my man, do your thing. I'm going to use the bathroom. When I come by, you say, I'll see.
Yeah, I'll bring General Doe on when he come by on the 27 chat rooms to remove this one man.
Be recognized everywhere. Since 1990, this is my first time to be sound picture. This is my first time to visit.
You see, concluding the papi. He concluding that of Bagba. the operation, it is your like small potato. The man read the whole operation, the man concluding that old man down there from left to right, watching how he concluding the man. Said 1990, that my first time to see the man not violent man.
101. I was Israel to go to school. Martin Wilson, I never went around the campus.
Yeah.
Those days when you eat multilateral, people you get. Kind of quality instructions and multilateral had at the time. So when we came to power, 2006, we decided to put education first. Because we're denied. Today,
I Bobby Tore, if you can come on here today and come and tell me what he's saying, that he will deny education. I'm having serious issue with this one here from the senator. I don't think the senator being fair to us here. He was not denied any kind of a whatever he thinks about with Eddie with that. I don't believe that now. I'm not going to believe that tomorrow, and I won't believe that day after tomorrow that the senator was denied education. The senator, remembered Bobby Tore, the senator was 7 years old when his uncle took the leadership of the Republic of Liberia at the age of 27, 28. Master Sergeant Samuel Kanyendo. And the Nancy Doe, the late Nancy Doe said it, that the man used to love that his sister. Joe's mom. So at the age of 7, your brother took over the country. I mean, your uncle took over the country. Your uncle used to love your man. Your man flew on private jets. Went to security officers were deployed around your man. You had the opportunities, Senator. Don't go that route with me. You can't fool me on that one. To say that you were deprived, that's an honest statement, Senator. That's an honest statement. The senator he makes spoke, so we'll let him slide with that. That he was deprived. He was how you call it? He was deprived. He never had the opportunity. But 7 years old, your uncle, what kind of school you wanted to go, you could not go to. So it is not true, Senator.
After the war, which we had done, jail renovation. The university is a branch here. But no. But when we came to power in 2006, the first batch, the legislators that was elected from branch there, the former Representative Rufus Derrick Bayer, former Representative Kai G. Fale, Senator Sally, we deemed necessary and prudent to engage the president, Madam Ellen Joy Sirleaf, the president then. Madam President, please. Who knows Dreadful we have a house? Everybody lives in Dreadful. Since 2006 to present, today we get Central High Bubble Central High. Today you have Central High Queen Level. Today the Butu Central High. Total. These are so many things we're doing for our people. Never shy away from your constituents. Your president just said it. Every human being, even your own child, he or she deserves respect. If you're a leader, it doesn't mean that you're a prisoner. God don't make mistake. We have more than 30 some of family members in my family. My mother, I'm the fourth born. From my grandparents' side, I been 10. But God chose me. And one of the PhD holders in Granchi, a master's degree holder, I said, you will be the leader of the people of Granchi. I will not make a mistake. I was not appointed. I was elected over. Said 3 times I represented the first time. Democratically elected. I was not appointed. It's not proportional representation that when a president wins, the party wins, they pick people. No. Competition. So I distinguish. The reason I continue to help today, I brought about paying wire fees in Grand Gila County. 2006 to 2018, when former President John Jack came to power, he said, why the young men in Grand Gila would do it across the country? That's how the president takes it. That's how the Liberia government will charge. Education. Today, when we came back from Ezra, inside Joy Zone, I was a child when we went to Ezra. I never visited Joy Zone before. When the boy came, school, people used to walk from Joy Zone to come. So when I first visited Grand Chile, I went to Joy Zone. That's how I decided to get a sing with some money, and they built a board school building. After the war 2000, 1991, 2004, 2005, I was the first person. I kept my money. But I know very well that they are victims. Why all of your children should follow suit with Zoe Malapeno? So because I get PhD, so the all of your children should have. Life can fluctuate. We don't know who will become president of Grand tomorrow. So we got to go after the poor children. Today is open senator. The next person you go sit with tomorrow, maybe you'll be vice president of Grand or president of Grand. Not just impossible. So we have to look after our youth. I'm the only Grand as far as concerned. Rwanda have students from Grand on my personal scholarship. I love my government. But announcing all of it on Facebook, they're not news for me. That's my obligation. People are obligated to us as family members, they never did it to us. Or for us. So when we do it for other children, we'll not be announcing it all over. Well, I'm the God-fearing child. Till I'm not done for the people of Grand, I will not just come up with what they put there and say it. You can do your own research. Go to my office. When it comes to education, no one beat my time. Focus on that very well. Some of your children are graduated today in Grand that settled in the United States. Ask them. You know, who didn't have to be told? But Badi is the best one that everybody will listen to. But you can be told with the Almighty God. That's what we depend on. Look at the community college. I just said it. We are president for 10 years. We have minister of education. Education is the key to success, to life. But those that were in front of it, they decided.
So the man continue to speak, and we will break it.
So pretty I'm back. When you say I can talk, then I will talk.
Go ahead and speak.
Back. So what I see is there a deception in that speech. So was said that he didn't have opportunity to go to school. It was a choice. They had the power. Then I will go back to history. Anybody from two zone, the dream they say they got devil. They come in your town, chop cow, chop people up, but in two zone, where you drink, that spirit not come you only in our blouse ball. And I was saying, I'm not ball, I'm a blouse ball. So that's a lie. Okay, that's a lie. So cannot tell me uncle is president. And don't send them to school. You will not respond to your name. That's a lie. The Samson panel today where the allegation were killing people is associated with his behavior. Joe Baba can relate to that. So I don't want people to come here and say, because of, the whole thing was organized for people to ask questions. And what I would say, it was open. But they begin students for social lecture them. Okay? They begin students for social lecture them. Because most of them, and that old men, they were looking for a job. So to connect them. I want to ask a question to you, and I will listen. All these people that are being sold, how many of people like you that go, I call it minister? Nobody. The second thing happening, why didn't they bring a chairman who are sacrificed everything, cost people, and even told me that the people came my family, but Barberton massacre, and my family people that died. did not get great. Mother mean that. Why he didn't bring to America? He left him and brought up people. But the point I want to say,
if you came with one person, you're not going to bring the whole town. You want to bring the whole village. When it came with one person, there were two.
well, if you don't know, Bobby Tudi actually called me. I respect Bobby. When Bobby saw that post, he called me. He said, "Look,
Bobby who coming to America? You don't want to pick them begin to come."
Are you done?
I asked you a question.
Yeah, are you done?
I asked you a question.
Frank, I don't know if it's my phone or something, but let me.
I mean, start doing my station. My thing. I get no problem like your phone. Start. Next time you walk on the show, you go and use your tablet or you use your laptop.
Then hold on 1 minute.
So the senator was speaking there. Most of the things he talked about, I don't believe that. And some he talked about, I believe that. I believe those things he talked about. We have Minister of Education. At least those guys were supposed to build a community college in Sweden, in Grand at that time, in Sweden, to educate most of our brothers and sisters. But they didn't do that. We had education minister who came from that county, and that was a George Bullitt. He was the education minister when the PRC took over. He should have. I even sent most of our brothers on scholarship to come and learn. They didn't do those things. But for Zoe to say he never had the chance, the opportunity, that's not true. I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
Okay, so Prince, I will tell you, for me, are you hearing me?
Brother, talk. When you see me quiet like that, I'm hearing you.
Okay, fine. Zoe had done well on other hand. And Zoe had done well to provoke violence in Rangers. Okay. They can speak to you when Zoe was Brent and he moved to Tucson and Joe Biden coming, Zoe educated the transitional people to seize the body and they were disagreed upon. I can tell you right now, seeing the picture, the old man that disagreed in your entire life. Are you hearing me?
Man, I won't come and do here tonight again, Mr. Doe. What we coming to do? Are you hearing me? Are you hearing me?
I'm hearing you, but I don't make sure that what I'm saying that you're hearing me.
You want me to interrupt you when you're talking?
Okay. Okay, so let me continue. So I moved to Tucson, run a video at my house. But before you leave, the woman in Tucson was brutalized because the man disagreed to see something to body. I wanted to kind of speak on this issue. Okay, they used the man's own spear. They brought devil outside and do the and in our current tradition, no family for anywhere the ascension of devil. Only when devil misbehave, you lay complain to where it come from, they can sanction it. So it's that and the man will brutalize, they can speak to you, they fought.
Tomodo video having issue. His internet is having very serious issue over there wherever he is. And the old man who this guy just spoke about, this is the man that they chopped his foot in Tucson area. And I think Tomodo sent the old man to the hospital. You remember when I time when they were fighting the devil war? Who had the strongest devil? That's when they chopped that old man's leg in Tucson area. That's what Thomas was talking about. Thomas do. Mr. Doba, you. How you doing, Mr. Doba? Thomas, you gotta go by and start something going on with your internet on your end.
Your network breaking.
My network. Yeah, how you doing, sir? How are you? You hearing me? Mr. W.
Yes, I'm getting you, but I think Thomas' feedback keeps coming on and on. Yeah,
Thomas is
Can
not
you
on the
guys hear
train.
me now perfectly? So I want
I'm
to know
hearing
that
you.
Go ahead, Thomas. Conclude.
So what I was concluding was that Mr. Pennon was in his bedroom, and all of these things have come up. Now he went to his own town. Then when he left, this little thing the word said, I'm not going to criticize anybody. But the old man, I sent a picture to you. That man full was chopped. The mission was to kill him. And people that call me, probably call me, send message to me. I send it to you, Prince. You listen to it. That's who want to kill him. But you saw a fool. What happened to him? Spear. It went in your foot. So you so in the grand it used to be like Jesus Christ when Jerusalem. What is now that you don't have those people? So to conclude with you is that I people just go on favor and rest and nonsense. I will tell you the truth today. If I want to support so to say 50,000, that's plenty of money for me. Just give me 5,000. I'll be the talking drum for Zoe. But that's not true. But I just list these things to mean the betrayal, and I went to the house, and that is thing I told. In my life, no more that I will be talking drum for people.
Okay.
I'm going to focus on my own visions, what I want to do, my targeted group, and I'm going to go to Cebu, where you come from, and I'll go to Gagblog. Trust me, my trip is very soon. It's coming
They're
up.
going to Gaggle. They don't let witchcraft in Gaggle.
But I'm going to play Wish. I want to visit the town. What are you talking about? So if I walk in the town, I want to say hi to people, so that means they wish me. I want to see those places.
Okay.
I met
Let's
some.
welcome Mr. W. Let's welcome Mr. W because we're going to get out of here 10:20.
Oh, my own little brother. Yeah, why?
Mr. W, welcome.
Thank you, my dear. Yeah.
Mr. Do, let me mute your phone because you're getting feedback. I don't know what kind of phone you're using in that time.
I know feedback from my aunt.
It giving the system feedback. Like what I'm saying. See, I muted you now. I'm not hearing it again. Go ahead. W, go ahead.
So thank you. Prince, are you hearing me? Are you hearing me, Prince?
We are hearing you.
Thank you very much, and yeah, thank you very much. And thanks. Let me leave and come back. Let me leave
Yeah,
and come
leave
back.
it. Come back. Some kind of thing that going on in the back there. Mr. Do.
But you say I was me. It was not by me, Prince. I cut out all my audios, everything in my back. There's no noise.
Or the place you air tonight, you safe, Mr. The general safe.
General in my own house. Prince, I want to, let me tell you something. I need to comment to. Standard is my friend. He said it before we got to politics.
Who's standing?
Standard that died in North Dakota. You're some very good friends. And he and Sylvester Clippy, they be my friends.
All
So
right.
if
Let's listen. Let's
I
listen
will
to
not.
let's listen to Mr. Dubai. We got one close tonight. I'm not gonna stay out here till 12 midnight. So
Okay.
Mr. Dubai,
Thank you so very kind.
would I mute myself, Mr. Dubai? Let me mute myself, mute Thomas.
So thank you so kindly, my dear. And I'm glad that I'm on your personal show, right? It's my first time appearing on your show, and you've been doing a super well for the people of Grand and Liberia a lot, right? So I've been following the conversation tonight. I follow a senior brother. He has been adequate and passionate. I follow you as well. I watch a Senator Open, a big brother of mine. We have a very good relationship for the past. Matter of fact, I once worked with Open before. I worked with this Open movement for development. I was one of his firebrand advocate. In fact, I do a record for hosting one of the most unorthodox press conference against Senator Minamo. That was sometimes in 2010. That press conference was someone else only. They did a breakfast show because of the things, the strong things that I told. That press release was never repeated in the afternoon because the voice was so strong. I was completed in my support for Zopen. And our relationship has been there. But I listen to General Doe, I listen to you, I listen to everybody. And we know 2029 is roaming around the corner. I was so glad when I saw Zopen in America for the first time in a real engaging conversation with the people of Orange County. Now I ask myself, what was the essence of this engagement? Is it because the Roman everyone is engaged into killing people? Is it that 2029 precious to him, so he has come to dilute the ground as speculated? Is it that his visit is generally intended to tell the people of Virginia since 2006 what he giving all of these things? I've never
Mr. Dobayi, the people say something actually going on with your line.
yeah,
Your line is.
giving all of I've never
Mr. Dobayi, the people say. Yeah, your line is breaking in for real. Monitoring it is breaking in. So you
yeah,
want to go? You want to
I
go
keep
off and come back? Do you have an earpiece on?
no the ERP is yeah, the ERP is off. So let me go off and come back.
We're hearing you now. So we're just going to be here for the next 20 minutes, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be here for the next 20 minutes, and we're going to go. Because I'm tired here today. I don't do morning shift. I did a couple of morning shift a few days. So I'm tired. Mr. Doe.
I mean, so yes, brother. What's up?
Yeah, so we're going to let Mr. Dobayu to explain, give him 4 or 5 minutes. Then from there, we give you 2 or 3 minutes. Then I wrap it up. Then we're going to leave. Probably going to be
You
here
are
again tomorrow.
you are the boss.
Mr. Dobayu. Mr. Stringer.
Okay, so am I okay now, Mr. Baba?
Yeah, you okay?
Yeah,
Go
you
ahead.
are fine. I can hear you myself.
Okay, so thank you so kindly. So I tend to assess.
No, I want you to go back where you text me, and then explain because we can hear you now. You mute yourself.
Okay,
Unmute yourself.
no, I'm not mute. I'm on. Are you getting me?
Yeah, I wanted a question answered because you said something, Maria. I could not hear clearly.
My man, let the man
Something like
continue, my
this.
man. We're not
So
going to
what I
start
was
back.
saying, let me backslide a little bit. Backslide. I try to assess. I try to assess the rationale and the reasoning behind Joe Opinion's unprecedented visit to the United States of America. So I was saying, is it because he has come to genuinely talk to people of Great Chicago is working? Is it because 2029 is looming and reading? Is it because information that he has so prominent people of Great Chicago and he has come to clarify? I have been curious in assessing the general intent behind his visit and his subsequent visit to Iowa, to Minnesota, Philadelphia. All of these things happen, and I listened to Prince Dr. since the past 2 days, I've been dissecting into the pattern. So I was curious in this show tonight to give some real background. Because when you say who will be elected, I was saying it will be an insult into that county. It will be an insult. And there's a reason why it will be an insult. Now, no personal matters with Zoe. There are many young Grenadians who was elected in 2005, inaugurated in 2006. From 2006 to 2029, Zoe has served for 23 unbroken years. Wait a second. Only people or person that I know that have served that long will be William V.S. Tubman, it will be Aaron Snow, it will be Thomas Father. I don't know of any political actor to have enjoyed such political power as compared to. The question now is, what can we attribute to him as a tangible? What can we say as a lawmaker for 3 years? What will he be going to do of the county? Other than coming and going people and friends there, using intuitive rational approach to political science, what else will be telling people of the county? When he was a friend with Ellen Johnson, he was a friend with George Blair, now he's friend to Joseph Bouaka. What will Zoe be telling us? So,
Yes.
let's say this. And like I was saying, he's a friend of mine. He came, I didn't want to speak to him. I called him. He didn't talk, but I went there and I didn't see him. Even when I was coming to America, so contributed to my ticket. That wasn't free because I was working for him though. I worked for him. It was mutual, it was reciprocal. So he did not find person from his field and buy and help them. Because I worked for him, whatever he did was reciprocal. Because I will not be changed if people, oh, you know, I did people to buy you, I did that. Whatever he may have done for me was based on mutual consent. Because I render services to him. Right? But I'm saying it will be an issue and affront in capital letters for Zoe to be brave enough he wants to be a senator. I'm going to see that record. Since the war, in the no senator has been elected twice in Grenadier country. When you see Zoe bringing that record, if I know of no law that Zoe has written for almost 19 years. I know of no law that Zoe has written. The cardinal role of the lawmaker is lawmaking, oversight, and representation. So only take out. So only take a bill. I get it. So some more I get it. I get it. Man, this. I get it. That. These are not the role of it. As Grenadians, people say we go to school. Fast that I can call you more 100 Grenadians with educated and well foundation. Now, Zoe and others send us to school for our future. Now, a child who was never born was being lawmaker will be 23 years. Are you telling me Zoe be telling that child that I build hot and and capacity? How many capacity have Zoe built? See the Great Leader University, it just began a university. See our roads. How many roads Zoe have paid that made hospital go in Great Leader? I made schools. But new school, this a normal day, as a result of representation that we can also bring there. So son, who is around 18 or 17 years, he was never born so being a lawmaker. Today, so I have a child who is around 18 years. The Zoe begin a lawmaker in 2005 was inaugurated in 2006. That child was apparently maybe 0 or maybe 1 or 2 years. What are you telling me about? What are you telling me? So to come in America and he used a job mentor, engaging people to get ground stuff, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. And for Zoe to be an ingrate, those things are nothing. We saw Zoe Ellie, we saw him with Pastor Weir, we see him with Joseph Bouaka. All Zoe goes for is gravy, all for the stuff, nothing. Spare me that Zoe is. So it's really no smart who has been a being crook. He hasn't been preaching to the people of Grenada. He told the people of Grenada, I hear him boasting saying, build a glass house. How is that an achievement? The lawmaker. Big glass house. How is that an achievement? So we read the real generation from Grenada. We are making effort on the movement against the re-election of Zoe Emmanuel Peno. We will ensure that Zoe Peno is not elected. Zoe Peno has earned enough for security.
I think we will conclude now, so
and I think Zoe should go and retire voluntarily. He cannot be elected. And we will ensure that Zoe is not elected under the movement against the re-election of Zoe Emmanuel Peno.
So where is the movement formed?
The movement is from the 4 cardinal points of Grenada County. I'm a chairman. My mother is a Kunawa woman from Seibo. The movement is from Liberia. The movement is from Grenada. The movement is from conscious Nigerians who believe that Zoe has been leeching in the movement, who believe that Zoe has been counterproductive, who believe that Zoe has been only savage for a period of time. He pays for nothing. He pays for nothing except himself.
I said, where is the movement formed? Is it formed here in the U.S. or formed back home? Where you guys?
It was formed back home. It was formed back home. It was formed back home, and it has everywhere.
Are you guys part of its 27 chat rooms?
No, it's not part of any chat room. We are on the ground. We are on the ground, and when you look, that's
that Harriet Thomas on the ground road movement.
No, Prince, I can tell you, Zoe will not be re-elected.
The man, Bobby told it, the man said he's a Chien man. His mom is the Kunambo. He is a Chien man, father from Chien. So what are you trying to say, Zoe and Kunambo people?
No, my mother.
The mother from Seibo, that's what he said. And he is the Chien man.
Yeah,
it ain't got nothing to do with Kunambo people and Zoe and Bobby. You need to start limiting yourself to that. The thing ain't got nothing to do with Kunambo people and this. The man is a Chien man speaking to you. I didn't understand you, Mr. Dubayu.
So in short, yeah, I'm a chairman. I'm a chairman. I'm saying our movement is we are on course. We are going to give 300 reasons why Zoe Peno should not be elected. Zoe Peno has failed the people of Grenada County. Zoe Peno has been rescued.
Well, you guys got anybody your movement bringing? Because this guy asking who you're bringing to unseat the senator. Who?
No, Prince. Let me tell you, the people of Grenada, the ultimate motive of our movement is to ensure that Zoe Peno is not elected. Anybody can be elected. Zoe Peno has enough of Grenada. He has leached on Grenada for so long. It's about time that Grenada be rescued. It's about time that he remove a hair from Grenada. I've been cooking Grenada for a very long period of time.
Okay, Mr. Daba, I think my little brother has spoken.
You want to conclude, Mr. Do?
Yes, so I want to conclude.
Mr. Dubai, let Mr. Do that do conclude, and when he can conclude. Go ahead, Mr. Do.
Yeah, I see Ronald W. is my brother. And you can attest to it. Which I see here. You have our 6th Avenue, that's a whole met there. You were there on there. I got a picture. He did not see the picture. TC went and betrayed the struggle. And what he has said is true. In life, you gotta be consistent and you gotta stand what you believe in. Now we're gonna go back again. With Brother Kato, my friend. You must say the last time I saw him was to Seafried Market right here in Iowa here. He go Bafu or Mata go Bafu. You understand if I'm lying.
Mr. Do, what's that got to do with the topic on this?
No, I just want to tell you that, I want to tell you that I'm speaking the facts. I want to tell you. Randolph is a good man, and what he said is factual. I'm not a sedition anymore. I came out. But trying to conclude myself, all the rumors, my conclusion will be if I die, the child that would name me, it would name after me, will not be so count. All I said is to focus, to build my little group that I created my own bare hands to support them. So our targeted audience or agenda can be achieved. And today, when I speak, I will leave, but I want to bear the show. When you ask me who betrayed me, I need people. That they come and say a lie. Okay? That come and say a lie. Then I become a liar. Look, my brother, when you follow grandchildren people, they're very deceitful. And I told my supporter today, I said, when somebody says for a senator, you call me first. Any senator that does not live in grandchildren for 2 years, I will decry you. Because you don't know the people. No, let's give it to So. So it is show that gone in Philadelphia. So it is show. The bad man show face, and the good people cannot recall the bad man show face. We smoke about do out of the hole. Pray you work with me, and we did a lot of work. The bad man show face. They can't say anything. The other show so easy. If we want to fight so, or we want to fight so, for me, I'm not fighting so anymore. And I said, I need people. Fred Guillaume, all of them, all the people, they were the part with the movement. And I need people to transmission room because when I left, people were calling me, oh, you get upset. And I need anybody else. I knew what I need. From one bubble shot, I need 2 people, and you saw it. I said, point. My fight with Zopenu and Siepin, it ended. All I got to do now in my own single capacity, or in my own singleness, or what I can do for my own singleness, I'm speaking today in my own singleness capacity. I put nobody there. Is to build my little group that I have, and we're pressing to foster what my targeted group will be. That's what I want to do. Grant you are very deceitful.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Doba, you.
Yes. So
I want to bring this movement on my show one of these days and know the intent and want to know how this movement was formed and stuff like that. I get your number now. We'll get to you so we can see about this movement coming out here. Want to hear from you.
thank you. Yeah, we the movement is waiting, and let me tell you this: the movement has no definite right now to support. I know my friend and brother Justin, he's very ingrained there. Some days we don't know whether we will support him and other people then. But right now, our intent is to Grand Judea County, and I disagree a little bit with General Doe, my own senior brother, to say the people of Grand Judea they are dishonest or it's a heavy word to use on the people of Grand Judea. When few unscrupulous individuals betray you, you cannot attribute that to Grand Judea County. When few brothers of yours that you entrust, and I know what it means. I know what it means to feel betrayed. I know what it means to entrust people and those people betray you. So I'm empathy with you, senior brother. But I think it's such a huge burden to place on the people of Grand Judea that we are not to be trusted or we are dishonest. Already there's a stereotype on us as people of Grand Judea that we don't support each other, that we are betrayers. For it to be coming from you, it might validate, those myopic thought of other people who do not know us. That is in no way saying that people have not betrayed you. Because you born your first child, you got crazy, it doesn't mean all your other children will be crazy. I'm a Grand Judea. I'm a very steadfast man. I don't betray people. I've always supported CDC since 2005. Unlike the open that have been gallivanting, I've been fluctuating the waters level, I've never changed. So the people of Grand Judea are very consistent. I've seen Prince Double on this show. He's never biased. He's always a guy who brings issue and discuss it. So Grand Judeans are consistent people. Now, few Grenadians have betrayed you. I'm sorry for them betraying you. So I just want you to know that I don't take that lightly. You are a crown man, I'm a crown man. It's not to put you on the spot. I think it's harsh against the people of Grenada County. The few people that betray you, let's deal with them. On the issue about our movement, Zopenum re-election is our ultimate objective. To abort it, it needs to be aborted. It's an accident in waiting. Electing Zopenum is to continuously retrogress Grenada County. You see Zopenum passing all around. We know what happened with the Putu Mountain. We know the reason why they're passing all around. Try to soften the ground. The next time you bring us on the show, we will open. But I'm telling all well honor my voice tonight. If you think Zopenum should be re-elected 2005, then you gotta rethink, because I mean in 2029, what has Zopenum done? What law has Zopenum passed? What can you hold him back other than killing cows, other than boasting that he built glass houses? How is that an achievement for the people of Grenada? Who should build the glass houses? Grenada has given Zo more than he has given Grenada County. He has just purported himself to be the so-called godfather, a godfather who wants everything for himself. Is not a godfather that we will prostrate to. For far so long, some of us from the beginning, we genuinely went to Zo, believing that he meant well for Grenada. But all we've realized, all we've uncovered is a selfish character who uses the manipulated approach to buy zinc when people give birth to the hospital. All of these things are intangible. And after almost 20 years of his legislative stewardship, he has nothing to show. Absolutely nothing to show. And it is against this backdrop, the backdrop of colossal failure, the backdrop that Zo has nothing to show except his gray head, the backdrop that Zo has nothing to show except to boast, the backdrop that Zo has nothing to show except to foil young Grenadians, the backdrop that Zo has nothing to show except to purport himself as the all-shine one. How from now to 2029, are you the only Grenadian? You the only person in God favor? You the only crown man in this world that should keep being, a senator, a legislator? That's not fair to the people of Grenada County. It is against this basis that we are saying enough is enough. A new breed must rise up from Kunemo. A new breed must rise up from even Zaitan or the a new breed must come up from Penonkin. A new breed must come up from King. Enough is enough to go leadership that has not benefited the country. Are the ultimate motive of this movement against the re-election of Zopenum. And we are prepared to...
No, the man talking. You are talking. Nobody talk. Let the man talk. You can't interrupt the man with a door.
So has nothing to show as a legacy. So has nothing to show except his personal acquiescement. So has nothing to show as a lawmaker. Let's compare to the legacy of Eric Snow in Mosorado, now in bombing, as compared to Zopenum. These are all legislative peers. Let's compare to this guy called Thomas Fala. Thomas Fala, Zopenum, and Eric Snow. These are the highest serving legislators in our house. One of those was Prince Johnson. He died. All these people are just listed went into the house in 2005, and excluding these 3 people, everyone else have gone. Now, Zopenum cannot compare his legacy with Eric Snow. He cannot compare his legacy with Thomas Fala. So, on what basis, on what tangible basis are we electing Zopenum? Is it because he came to Philadelphia and he verbally manipulated people who perhaps have not gone back to understand the reality on ground? On what basis will we be electing Zopenum? Is it because he came, he improved on his English, he was able to memorize a script and come and macromanage people on the stage? On what basis will we be electing Zopenum? On what basis, Prince? You tell me, why should we elect Zopenum?
The man outlined his achievement in the town hall. You didn't listen to it?
What achievement? How many laws have Zopenum? Today, as I speak to you, Zo and others are supporting a law to honor man local governance in our country. On what basis should we support Zo when Zo is negotiating with Russians and other people to go and take over Putu without any sense of involvement of the people? When Putu iron over in our country, what did it benefit the people of Tiamanta and the people of Grenada at large? On what basis should we elect Zo? How many laws have Zo made from start to end as a lawmaker? I challenge any of his surrogates to tell me what has Zo done consistent with 3 cardinal responsibilities, other than buying zinc and killing cow. What else has Zo done? What else? already giving token. Because when he gave the money, it will come back. That is his philosophy. He believes in that. I don't know what ritualistic attachment is to that. He believes the more he gives, the more it will come back. Other than, throwing money to people and giving it to them 22nd or Christmas time, other than using people. Because even myself, I was used by Zoe before. I was a surrogate for Zoe. I held a press conference. Those people who are around know the history. That press conference was held in Purple Rain on Kerry Street against us in Nambo. When our brothers and sisters they were arrested, John Ggaa and others were arrested. There are information we know the role that Zoe played with the arrest of these people. But we'll talk about it the next time. What I'm telling you today, there is a new movement from the ambience of the people that say enough is enough of Zoe Peno. This movement ultimate objective is to campaign, use all of our resources, and ensure that this character called Zoe Peno is not elected. He's nowhere near our legislative seat. Let him go and sit down. He has earned enough money. He has made name for himself. But surprisingly, he has failed the people. We have given Zoe a chance. There's no personal hate here. There's no personal hate. We love Zoe. I told you the relationship between me and Zoe. Just 3 days ago, I tried calling Zoe. And he's my big brother. I love him as a person. But as a legislator, he has failed. More so, Zoe told me the reason why he's not going to, before at the time he was against CDC, he said because Ambassador Weah has failed to improve himself. Zoe telling people that they failed to improve themselves. So I don't know how to improve his Zoe. For almost 20 years now, Zoe has nothing to show. And because Zoe has demonstrated zero capacity in ensuring that he performs his cardinal role, we are saying by 2029, Zoe will have spent 23 years as a lawmaker. 23 years as a lawmaker is a generational age. Somebody who was 0 year in 2006 will be 23 years in 2029. On what basis should that person keep supporting Zoe? To say Zoe son went to the academy, PhD academy, or playing football, that Zoe can get in the plane anytime you go Paris. Are these the achievement that Zoe built a so-called glass house? How can glass house be an achievement? A house that belongs to yourself. Not a public library in Prince Double. Not a study center for the kids. No. Not a groundbreaking ceremony for a cultural center. No. Not the unveiling of...
Double, I want to sleep and...
All right, Mr. Doe, we'll tell that. Mr. W, you got 2 minutes. From there, then we're going to conclude and go.
Brother, thanks for bringing me.
I will give you the time, Mr. Dubai, maybe next week. I want to know. I want the people to know about the movement. I want people to know about it, and I will call you on here. Maybe we'll get Mr. Bobby Torre and some of the supporters of Zoe to come too, and then we can have a fruitful discussion one of these days.
Okay, so let me have it. I am a supporter of Zoe. Fast so long I supported Zoe start learning, and I've seen it. I've realized that Zoe is all about Zoe. I've realized that Zoe is all about suppression. I've realized that Zoe is all an twisted character who believes that Green is his inherited right. It's his garment that he can put on. He has to make business. No, enough is enough of Zoe. I call his on Grenadier. He doesn't own Grenadier. Grenadier is owned by Grenadier, and other Grenadier must be given a space. Now you ask me who will bring it. So person is carrying other people around.
Man, you are the runner. You said a lot of things. We've been listening for.
Mom, you've been here for a long time, Mr. Doe. So you're not going to speak again. We're going to cut the thing off.
Mr. Doe, you told us here I will listen.
You said you wanted to go to bed, so I gave you the time. The man stopped, you spoke. And the man speaking, he stayed one time.
Okay, go ahead.
So you said.
Bob, Mr. Dubai, you conclude with 1 minute. Let me get Bobby 2 minutes so we can go to bed.
Because you don't see Sean Kennedy, and you were being hypothetical. I don't know where do you think. I am giving you tangible reasons. Now we have so many reasons why will be not be respected. Because those names that you call, it was also support them. And there are people that we believe in things that we don't call name. Right now, we don't have a candidate. We have one objective. The objective is to stop Zoe. Zoe is a danger in waiting. So it's a calamity to explode over Grand Judea. Zoe has been a long calamity. It's about time that we remain forceful. And we, as the breath of this movement, will ensure that Zoe is given the exit route Let him leave Grenjide alone. It's about time that Grenjide shine. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Bobby Tore, you got 2 minutes. We got to close.
Well, thank you, Prince. Thank you. I just wanted to come on here. I listened to the young man, Mr. Rana Dubayu, going personal. So I don't know at what time did he realize that Joe panel today is and was a calamity. So I heard him saying that Zoe paid for a ticket to come here, and then in the same token, he talked about betrayal. That Zoe betrayed the country and he owes a lot to the country. So I don't know how does he gauge what betrayal is. But I'm not going to go there. What I'm going to say is that because sometimes when people get emotional and forget to see things that people or the senator he has done. Now, take for example, the man came out here and gave so many example things that he started today. This community college that will soon be at the university level. You Prince Double, if you can remember well, it was initiated. This whole process before even the Dr. Bolden came along, it was started. Yes, let's agree. There was a bill on agreement that the Liberian government were going to have 3 community colleges across the length and breadth of Liberia. But now, what did he tell you? At the time, Grand Jida voted 99.9% against Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. And what made you think that Ellen Johnson Sirleaf was going to carry that particular university to Grand Jida and not to any other county? But through his instrumentality, he went. He said it clear that it was through his instrumentality and with witnesses that the then president Ellen Johnson Sirleaf was able to say, okay, yeah, you know what, this community college will go to Grand Jide and the other 3 and the other 2 counties. So when you sit here and say what has Senator Penu done now, what I don't understand. First of all, I wonder I think he said he worked with so he must have some understanding of how things works with the legislators or with lawmakers. What is the understanding of lawmakers? Are lawmakers there to go and be building monuments or building soccer field for people? Is that part of the law making, or are they there to amend laws or to work across the board for the betterment of the country or maybe then the county? So if you can just educate the listening audience today, what is it that he's looking for in a lawmaker? That or because other lawmakers went to Nima and build schools and build that is not the duty of a lawmaker to go and build schools. So I don't know where you're coming from with all the vendetta and anger. When did you become angry?
So let me respond to you, my dear brother. Maktudi, let me respond to you, my dear brother. Thanks for being on the show. Apparently, you came on late. I initially laid out the 3 cardinal functions of a lawmaker. And when I said Zoe helped to pay my ticket, I said it was not in isolation, it was mutually exclusive. I worked for him, and you in America, when you work for somebody, the person pay you. But that pay was used to get me something that I needed. So there are a lot of Christian people on the streets who cannot go and be dishing out money to them. There are several people in our country who want money. He didn't give it to them because I rendered service. It was mutual. It was a corresponding, dividend of what I earned for him. Now, I told you the role of a lawmaker is, firstly, you have to make law, you have to represent, and you have to have oversight. Based on these 3 cardinal functions, Zoe himself keeps boasting about things that are not his role, how he built glass house. You now should be asking whether it was his responsibility to build glass house. I know that because Aseginamo is one of the progenitors of the Grand Jide College, which is today transformed into a university. I know Dr. Bullet. No, like I was not talking when you were talking, my dear brother. You say I'm angry. I'm not angry. I'm being intellectual here. You have to rest your belly and listen to me, right?
Very relaxed.
Okay, so if you relax, I'm telling you now. So I'm saying, comparing Zoe's longevity in a house as compared to other legislators from other counties, his performance is marginal. It's is insignificant as compared to his peer lawmakers like Eric Snow and that of Thomas Falla. Now, in terms of lawmaking, I challenge you to point out a law that Zoe has sponsored from start to end for almost 20 years now. Next level made Zoe exactly 20 years as a lawmaker. I challenge you to point out a single law who singularly sponsored by Zoe Peno. 20 years.
Can I answer?
Yeah, you can respond.
Okay, thank you very much. First of all, they say before you go far, you shouldn't go far. You start everything at home before you can even go far. But before I answer the question is that you say Zoe has been over there for a very long time. Now the question to you is, Grand Jita was founded since 1964. If I stand to be corrected. All these lawmakers, is there any other person you can point to that did anything extra or extraordinary compared to Zoe when it comes to the county? Even the honorable, the former speaker you just called, or how to call it, Asen Yinambo. Is there anything greater they did, or you're only picking on Zoe?
Look, my brother, stop being, when you come into this disco, be prepared. Do not come here and use some Ataisha approach. You should be telling me what has done that outweigh these people, not to be asking me when you have come to defend.
No, but you are saying you're trying to you're trying to ain't give me the floor to answer you. You are trying. Wait now, listen now, we're not fighting. You say we to be intellectual, so I'm trying to be calm here. Let me respond to you. Let me respond to you now.
Yeah.
Okay. So you first of all you are comparing Zoe to other county senators. I'm trying to say let's take it from right in our backyard. Let's take it from the backyard. Then we can go across county lines. That's what I'm saying. So now you say, oh, let's start using phrases because you don't know me. I've never attended Taisha. I've never gone to university level in Liberia. All my schooling, the father I went in Liberia was high school level. So all my academic level achievement is in this country. So though I Taisha show or though train rallies or train wars around, it's not me. Let's speak to the issue. I'm not here to throw jibes. I'm not here to attack you whatsoever. Let's speak to the issue. I'm telling you, let us start from our own county before we even go across county line. Because all the achievement that you are talking about, those are things that people took their personal money. Like Prince Johnson took money to build or high school. If I'm right, Thomas Father did similar things in the counties. So if that what you call lawmaking, then I'm a little confused or baffled by what.
Point of correction. Prince Johnson used his proximity with the power that be with Manasseh Leaf, with Josh Weah to ensure that his university is in the budget. So the Liberian government budgeted money for Prince Johnson. That's what we call using your proximity to benefit the people.
Yeah. So you talking about proximity now? Now you talking about proximity now? No, but listen. When you talk about budget, was the Prince Johnson built the university, and then after he asked it for it to be for funds to be allotted, or are you saying? What are you saying?
So in short, you ask me. And I respond to you, and I ask you what has Zoe done. You are telling me you don't know what Zoe has done. So you try to do question and answer. You really
no
audience request. No, listen to me. If you have come to defend Zoe and you say Zoe has done well with challenge, I was not in a political theater 1986, 1927. I wasn't there. I am saying in our current dispensation, Zoe's peers, his legislative peers, those who and him were elected in 2005. Were we to juxtapose, compare their
Mr. Dobayu, when you are talking, say you were not there in those caveman era.
Do you compare Zoe Abati White?
Let me say now, William Shakespeare. The books that were reading to the historical book, we were not there when this thing happened in 1945. World War II happened in 1945. We were not there. So as a learning man, as someone who's curious to learn, you go back and read stuff. You don't have to be you don't have to be born 1964 to know what happened in 1964. How did you learn about Abati White? You're talking about Abati White now.
Gentlemen.
You're talking about Abati White. How did you get to know about Abati White?
Mr. Dobayu, Mr. Tori, tomorrow or day after tomorrow can continue this. But we gotta go.
So just
we been here, Mr. Doe and myself been here for
Mr. Doe?
For 2 hours before you came.
on close door. We were on close door. This is my first time appearing on Prince Dawa show. And
So
let me
I
tell
want to
you,
know about the movement. We're going to call on you, Mr.
we will deal with Zoe.
Listen.
So Bobby
don't
today,
in a house.
we will continue
Yeah, but
this.
Prince.
Bobby today, this is a good. This
Yeah,
is a good.
I
This is
agree.
a
I
good,
agree, Prince.
this is a good
I
debate.
agree. So
This guy,
this has been my call.
who's
This has
more,
been my call that the last time I visited Zoe office was I said, listen,
or I see why.
if people want to remove Zoe Penu,
Now I see
you
why.
should come. Let's go to the ballot box. You go to the ballot boxes instead of going personal or insulting the mail, attacking the mail. That's not going to remove Zoe.
So
And
why
that has been my call all along. So I mean, I applaud the effort that I said that they're going to do everything to go to the find somebody somebody that with potential that can go against Zoe. These are the kind of thing we want, but we don't want people going personal, talking about the man big glass house and this that. You have ideas, you have issue with the man. Go to the bar, put your team together. You go and campaign against Zoe and knock Zoe out. That's what we want. Instead of
Thank,
going personal.
thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, Mr. Dobayu.
Yeah,
Thank
no,
you. I will call you. Bobby, I will call you when we're ready for the debate. We'll get maybe 3 of Zoe, man, 3 of those who want to unseat Zoe, and we'll have this kind of discussion is healthy. And we just give each other a chance. When your man talking for 4 minutes or 2 minutes, you let him when he conclude, then you come on and carry your own 4 minutes. Gentlemen, thank you very much. Mr. Thomas Doe, thank you very much.
Don't do go.
It's very dark now in Iowa. But and VK is here also following. My man Achi Mao is here. Achi Mao, the guy who was the treasurer on the GGA.
Prince,
Yeah.
don't do that. I'm being here. Prince
But Mr.
Charles
Doe,
is
you
here.
already concluded. I'm about to go
That's
to
what I'm
bed. So
saying.
don't
So
do
don't
that.
say
You know how long
somebody say I
you
go.
forget. You've been
But
talking,
no,
Mr.
I want
Doe.
to make sure
We're
somebody
going
say
to
I go.
conclude
I
this
did
thing
not
here.
go.
We will conclude this thing and go to bed. We are also too tired with human being and Mr. Doe. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful May week. God bless you. Everybody, good night. And we're going to go to bed.